More than oh yeah, way more than I love Alpha Futures, dude. Like I got merch. I got Alpha Futures merch. That's how much I like Alpha Futures. But yeah, let's see. Let's go. We got this. I drew this 50%, or I drew this premium discount from the wick on the daily chart because I wanted to see how we reacted when we pushed up and tapped 50% of that wick. And so low key, just to mess around, I put a sell order. If you see this, I put a sell order right above 50% to see if I could catch a top tick. And it seems to be working. So I'm gonna try and just hold this to the to the hourly low down here. So one thing I'm for sure gonna mark out is this 5-minute gap. Because as you can see, we tapped that and wrecked it really hard. And the middle, in fact, I almost bet the CE of this. I almost bet the CE of this 5-minute lines up with the CE of the wick on the daily. Let's check. And there you have it. So those line up perfectly. I'm going to mark this out and keep it marked. So M5 BPR. That's not a 5. M5 BPR. Yeah. So that's cool. We have this hourly low that I thought we were going to come for earlier today, and we never did. Instead, we just inversed these 15-minute gaps up and then came and tapped this BPR and got a super bearish reaction from that. So I think this 1 hour low, I was going to delete it, but I think it's still in play. And what's making me think that is the fact that we tapped this 50% super hard and rejected like crazy. So not only that, but we also have a bearish SMT on the 1 hour. So I'm going to mark that out too. So we got this bearish SMT on the higher time frame, right? ES swept this high, NQ did not. We tapped into this BPR. We tapped into premium of the daily wick candle, or the wick on the daily candle, and got a pretty bearish reaction out of that. So I think I'm going to keep, what up, Inferno? I think I'm going to keep this 1 hour low in play. I'm not trading right now. I'm just doing a charting session. This was a play. This was just a paper trade that I caught at the end of the day because I wanted to try and catch top tick. See if I could do it. Seems to be working, but we'll see. So I still think this, I'm going to mark this as our DOL right now because I still think that this 1 hour low is primed to get destroyed. Like all we did was put in more LRLR for buy side. So when we come sweep this 1 hour low, we have good targets above, which is great. I think that's, I mean, I don't want to cut this short already, but that's about it, honestly. Like we put in this nice SMT at the top. Like really nice SMT at the top. Hit premium and got a bearish reaction. So I think we're coming after this 1 hour low. After we sweep this 1 hour low, I'll look for longs out of this BPR. Or maybe even down here. It's like a double 15-minute BPR. So Yeah, same story as the last few days. I'll short or long this right now. Price action's getting back to normal, which is good. Normal-ish. Normal-ish. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, honestly. I know it wasn't very long, but I guess dream scenario would be like that, taking longs out of here to all-time highs. But we got a few decent red folder news days left. Should we try and predict a new day opening gap? 268 ticks. So here. Hey, we called it. Chat, it works for the new day opening gap too. No way. Bro, that's crazy. Let's go. I didn't know that would work on the new day opening gap too. That's crazy. Changing my name to MMXM Sano. In your opinion, should I wait to request at max payout? I don't do that. Who's it with? Oh, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The moment that I can take a payout, I just take it. Who cares? I just take out the max that I can on that account. I just take it, and then that way you start your 8 days over again, instead of like what like why would you put days that you could be putting towards your next payout on one that you're already eligible on, if that makes sense. Like your next trading days could be being put towards your next payout cycle instead of being on the same one. But that's just me. If you want to wait till you take out max, then go for it. But the thing I like about Apex is no matter how much you take out, if it's a 50K, you'll always have $2,100 in drawdown left, even if you take out as much as you possibly can. So it's like you might as well just take it, right? And then it'll drop you down to the 52,100. Then you have another 8-day cycle you have to do for another one. By then, since you're already halfway to 4K, those 8 days, you could be closer to getting to the max after those 8 days, if that makes sense. And then you have lots of buffer left. Like that's probably that's how I am currently going about it, actually. I took payouts out of all of them, all my Apexes one by one to get them down to 52,100, right? Yeah, like if you have money in there, there's no reason not to take it out. If you have money in there, you can take it out, take that shit out. You know anything about the rule? You know anything about the rules about the 5-to-1R? How they kept? Oh, you can't have a negative 5R. I mean, that's basically saying your average risk to reward ratio can't be like 10 points for a winner to 50 points per loser. But how are they going to because if you're trading on a TradeVate account, you can open up trade performance and see your average RR. Nah, you'll be fine. Just as long as you don't let yourself go down 30% of your total profits during one trade. Because they'll get you on that rule. So let's say in my account I have $2,000 in profit. don't let any single one trade go against you more than $600, or that they'll get you for that. Now, does that mean you can lose more than 600 in one day? Yes. That just means not in one trade. Like, don't be down this much in one trade. But that starts after 26. No, that starts. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't think that starts until after you have like 20% profit or something like that. I can't remember. I can't remember the specifics. I try not to think about that and just trade normal, and then hopefully they don't deny me. 30% of 26. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so I mean honestly, if you're trading and letting yourself go down that much during one trade, that's a little bit high risk in my opinion. Like if you're letting yourself get down $780, yeah, that's too much. Yeah, 300 is solid. So, but yeah, Jay Brown, honestly, if like I went in to request mine yesterday and I didn't even care what the amount was. It just said enter between this, and I just did the max and said give me it. I didn't care what it was. Cuz I'd rather just take what I got and then start my pay cycle over and still have a lot of drawdown left. Rather than let's say I wake up tomorrow, take a loss, and now I'm under the buffer and can't take the payout, and then I'll be pissed. Like, worst case scenario is anyway, I'd be mad if that's how it happened to me. So like, that I put things like that into consideration. Like, I can literally request this right now. If I don't, I can take a loss tomorrow and lose all of it. So like, might as well just, yeah. I mean, dude, that's $500, dude. It's a good payout. And then you'll still have so much drawdown left for your next 8 days. And then anything you're at above 2,500 again, or 2,600 again. Anything you're at above that again after those 8 days, you can just take out again. Which, depending on how heavy you trade, 8 days. If you have really good days, that could be the difference between taking out a max. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it a lot. Seriously, like, dude, that's why I just haven't been streaming lately, man. I just been like, dude, I need to like worry about my own stuff for a little bit. Yeah. Like I need to get some bread, dude. Like I can't prioritize streaming and YouTube over my own performance and stuff. So it is what it is, but once I'm comfortable enough and not as worried about it, I'll be back to regular streamings. But I just kind of wanted to lock in for a little while and try and get paid. So I love the cord and I love the tube, but I don't love that more than paying bills. So yeah, good talk. I think I'm gonna go kick it and chill out for the rest of the day.